That sound means that there's these guys in the cave. These ball and chain guys. And again, I just want to push them off the screen like this. So they don't really have a chance to attack me with their nonsense. In fact, I think I'm just going to grab... There's a treasure box over here. I'm going to grab this. It's Fruit of Lime, which is not super important, but I think I want to immediately go back and hit that in before... Because I don't want to walk into the next dungeon with only 50 magic points. The next dungeon doesn't have a boss, but it does have a grinding session, which is kind of painful. So I want to go in with as many magic points as possible. And I don't need to warp out. It automatically warps me out. I can use all of my magic on healing in that dungeon. I can spend it all on refresh if I want to. Chiron also has excellent music. This game as a whole has an excellent soundtrack. This was pretty late in the NES's lifespan. In fact, like, I almost wish they had waited like an extra 6 or 8 months of development time and released this on the SNES instead. Because one of this game's almost contemporary, like a year or two out, is Soul Blazer, which is a very similar style of action RPG, where you gotta gain levels and get a bunch of like swords and magic and stuff. Very similar in a lot of ways, but has an expanded story and expanded exploration elements and things. Soul Blazer is a game that I've tried to record for the channel, like twice over the years, and for one reason or another, the footage was not usable. I don't want to get shot by these guys, I don't think. I also don't want to get poisoned by those guys. We want to go around to the left here. Around to the right is an item that we won't need until later. That guy thought, that bird creature thought he was going to get one up on me, but he did not. Will not allow it. Okay, we can use this key to open this door, and we need the barrier spell to get through this hallway. Sometimes the barrier spell fails, and you take damage from these bullets that are attacking you anyway. And now I've got to figure out how to do this grind session properly. We have to go to, I think, 13. So I think what I want to do is jump. Nope, I didn't jump. Like that. You got to jump and move down a little bit, or else you get shot by this woman. It's also one of the reasons I wanted the more powerful shield. In case I do get shot, it doesn't hurt as much. See, that one hit did quite a lot of damage as it is. And do we need to go all the way to 13 here? Wait, is it... The next boss, I think, is 12. Come on, where's my jump? I need to take a step up so it can... So when I turn around, it doesn't automatically transition the screen. Oh, see right there, I wasn't in the air high enough. So I do have to jump, but I can't jump that early. I can go ahead and refresh, though. It's all good. There we go. That's what we want to do. Or not. Or not. There we go. You have to jump like a split second before you push down. Otherwise, you're not going anywhere. I think we need to be 12 to fight the next boss, and then 13 for the next two, and then 14 for the two after that. I think is how it all shakes out. But there's not really a good grind point between here and there. So 14 is probably where we need to go right here. I mean, we're getting tons. It's like 700 something experience for each one of these. Not quite 700, like 680 it looks like. It's fine, sometimes you take 2 hits, you know? We might get chased out of here if we run low on magic. And have to finish up the grind in the next dungeon. If it happens, it happens. Maybe we'll just go to 13 here and then get 14 on the way. 13 should be good for the next 3 bosses, I think. So this actually goes pretty quick once you figure out where the safe spot is against these witch women. And then if I have to stop and grind in the next big dungeon, I guess it's not terrible. There are a couple good grind spots in there. A lot of this game is just knowing where the good grind spots are. The first time you play it, you have to do a lot of extra exploring just to kind of know where to go. It's less of an issue. Especially if you actually care about, like, buying the armor as you go. If you get enough money to buy the next set of armor in each new town you find, you kind of level organically. Did I do this in my Super Speed Let's Play? Because I can't imagine getting this jump over this witch woman. Come on. Yeah, I can't imagine getting that jump over the witch woman with the emulator sped up now. I don't know how I even did it. I must have done it, though. Or maybe I just did the grinding somewhere else. Yeah, see, if I go too high here... Maybe, like, take half a step is probably good. You know what? We're done here now. That's it. That's all we want to do. Moving on. Which way do I need to go here? Oh, I'm glad it didn't poison me there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and burn up all my refresh. That's something I can do here without worrying about it. I don't think I want to go up this way. I think I want to just stay on the path here. Is this a dead end? It is. So we're going to see 2 of these dead ends, I think. Here's the second one. Yep, and then we go all the way down and around, and we'll be able to see our target stairs at the edge of the screen right there. At the south edge. All we gotta do is circle around, like so, and we're done with this dungeon, believe it or not. And I'm poisoned. It is now officially something obvious thing. I'm not worried about all these eyeball guys. They might paralyze me, I think is what they do. But as soon as we get to the end of this hallway here, Sword of Thunder get. It's the last of the 4 swords. Zebu automatically brings us back home. And we have just enough magic to teleport to Goa, which is where our next plot flag is. Oh, I guess I gotta use the inn anyway. Because we're about to do a boss fight here. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit the inn anyway. So, gotta use the inn here because the inn at Chiron is no longer available to us after this next plot flag. You'll see what I mean. Oh, this is Kensu chilling out by the wall here, by the way. He's just hanging out. He's the rebel spy, I guess you could say. So we can't get through this wall yet because we don't have a ball of lightning. But it doesn't matter because we have to immediately head back to Chiron. But we're too late. Everybody's already dead. And if you're thinking you want to use your shiny new Sword of Thunder on the boss here, you have another thing coming, because this is the 3rd of the Imperial Generals. The first was weak to wind, the second weak to fire. Mado is weak to water, and this is where we'll finally use that Blizzard Bracelet. I don't know of another actual use for the Blizzard Bracelet other than fighting Mado. And you don't have to fight him until after you get the change spell, so I typically... There's not really a good reason to get the Blizzard Bracelet early if you, don't want to. But now Sword of Thunder is pretty awesome any way you cut it. Stom is dead. Akahana's dead. All the other Shyron people are dead. Let's go ahead and drop a save here. So they're dead for eternity now. Now I think I want to go down into the desert. Make a quick excursion down there. I think in that cave we can, now that we have the Ball of Thunder, we can break the iron walls with the horrible Oni. I think they're Oni faces? The Japanese devils? Because some of these desert caves down here connect to the bowels of Goa Fortress in such a way that you are not able to get in this way, although you can in the randomizer. I've had a couple randomizer seeds where I've had to go into Goa Fortress from this direction. It's pretty fun, actually. We are going to need our water sword. In fact, when we are done in Rakonia Fortress later, we will actually come out of that exit up there. And there's two items in this cave here. One is the leather boots, which are completely useless. They protect you from damaged floors, which we can already do because we've got the bunny boots. The other, I think we can reach now. Maybe we can't reach it without flight. That was a crap buttload of damage. Not interested in that. But this dungeon's laid out like a series of concentric circles. Like now we're on the inside of the circle here. And we want to get to the center of the inside circle, which should just be down here. If I am at all correct, maybe there's one more layer further in. Perhaps? Ow. I didn't see him there. Oh, there might be one more layer further in. I can kind of see it on the edge of the screen over there. Okay. Let's try getting paralyzed is fine, I guess. I can't actually freeze water while paralyzed. I might have to use a magic ring here. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to use a magic ring here. It's that much is assured. What is this? Oh, fruit of wine. That's not helpful. Yeah, if we get paralyzed one more time, we are going to need to use a magic ring in here. You can't jump over flying creatures. You just can't. You know what? I'm going to let myself get killed here, I think. I'll take the death and restart at Shyron if it comes to that. It is now a point of pride that I have all these magic rings. Ah, I tricked you. Now I got the jukes. Okay, so can I get in here now? They're going to come from the top, right? They're going to come from the top next? I feel like we're on like the second layer of the concentric circle of this dungeon. We need to get inside. We have to be on the inside of the river so we can go to down to the third layer. There's the third layer there. All we got to do is get down here. Now we're in here. This is the center layer. We want to cross the river one more time. Duh! Not that direction. I wonder if the Sword of Thunder will push them away safely from us. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm going to put the Sword of Thunder on, I think. And maybe I can push them away from us if it comes to that. Ah, dang it. We got to go all the way around, don't we? Okay. So we're going to cross this river at a different point. This cave is much easier if you've got the flight spell. I usually don't come in here without the flight spell. It's science times, though. Oh, man, where are we going? Okay, right here. This is fine. I am expecting monsters at any moment now. Okay, so we should be able to cross the river. Did I just go all the way around? I just went all the way around! Ah! Maybe you can't get in here without the flight spell. Maybe it is not a thing you can do. Or maybe I just have to go all the way down. No, that's where I started. This is where we started at. Yeah, we tried this already. I don't know. Maybe you can't get through here without flight. I mean, you probably shouldn't be able to get through here without flight. It's probably not something that you should be able to do. What if we go down this way? We determined that this was a dead end, right? No, right here. Take the ball off. Drop your balls there. Purple Crystalis man. Okay, so this is a dead end. Around this way. How do we like this? This is looking okay. Yeah, they don't like the ball of thunder at all. He's going to come up from the bottom. There he is. Okay. So let's try going across here. This is like virgin territory for me, because I've never done this dungeon in this way before. And because I've committed to not using any more resources in here, which is probably not the smartest play that I could make. But across here? I think we're so close now. We just have to come down and around here. As long as this doesn't dead end on us. We're good. We made it. You can get through this dungeon. Want to be up against the wall here. And now we can break the face wall here and not get shot. And get the power ring. And then we can immediately warp boot the heck out of here. Whew! Okay, so now we have to do 4 dungeons in a row, back to back. Although there's lots of refill points, lots of bosses, lots of excitement. We have to do Rakonia Fortress next. And we are in pretty excellent shape, all things told. So we'll save here. We need the barrier spell. Here we go. I think level 13 is fine for what we're doing here. I think. So destroy this wall. Head into the fortress proper. Okay. So this is like the fortress ramparts or something here, I guess. So there's one set of stairs. Oops, walked right into him. That wasn't very smart. There's 2 sets of stairs. And 3 sets of stairs. And now we should be on a fast track to the end of this first part. It's not really like one long dungeon. It really is like 4 regular-sized dungeons back to back. Is a better way to think about how this is laid out. Because of the refill points and the boss fights that kind of break everything up for you. So, when we go up here, we will be equipping Refresh. The Power Ring, which will make this fight go a lot faster, and the Sword of Wind. It's our old friend Kelbesque. Here he is. And we're just going to do the same thing we did last time. And it went so much faster thanks to that Power Ring. Nice. Put the bunny boots back on. We have an opal statue. So that's a consumable item. If we equip that and we get killed while we have it equipped, it revives us back to, I think, full health. Each of the generals has one of the wise men held captive. And each of the wise men refill your health when you find them. And now we're in the sewers, I guess, of Goa Fortress. Makes sense that you'd put like the ramparts, the defensive walls outside of the sewers, because you don't want people invading your sewers, right? Gross and weird. I think we want to cut through this way here. We definitely want to put on a thunder ring, or a thunder ball. This looks promising. So I think we'll go up around this river and then come back the other direction. These river caves get very, very confusing, to say the least. Yeah, this is where I want to be. In fact, the waterfall cave kind of feels like it has the layout of a river cave. It just doesn't have the river going through it. But it does have those passages that are like double wide. Like it could have a river going through it. I think this is just a treasure up here. It's a fruit of power, so we got a little bit more magic on top of our 2 magic rings that we haven't used. And there's like 3 magic rings hidden in a later section of this dungeon. We have plenty of magic rings, is my point. We have more than enough. Shoutouts to Red Silvers for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.